And the final example, find the area of the shaded region. Now, we have two rectangles here, right? This is the big one, and then here's a smaller one that's inside. So we're just trying to find the area of just the blue part, right? The shaded part. That means I need to do two things. I have to find the area of both rectangles, and then I have to do what? It's like saying, let's say I have a piece of paper. Let's say this big triangle or this big rectangle is the piece of paper. And then, so if I find the area of that blue, this big rectangle, that's going to be the area of that piece of paper, right? The whole thing. But then I cut a rectangle out of that paper. So then it becomes white, right? So how would I figure this out? I need to find the area of the big rectangle, and that's going to be everything, right? If I find the area of the big rectangle, it's going to be this whole thing. That's a piece of paper. And then if I cut out another rectangle piece right there, like that, don't I subtract it? Because it's no longer there, right? So this space right here is empty. It's not being covered. So you have to subtract it. Subtract the small rectangle. You're cutting it out. Okay, and that's going to be the area of the shaded. So again, the whole thing, the area of the big one is going to be 20 times 9. The base times the height, 20 times 9. And that is 20 times 9. 2 times 9 is 18, and then I can just add a 0 at the end of that. Okay, that's how you multiply numbers. If I have a 0 at the end of a number that I'm multiplying, then I can just put that 0 at the end of my answer. It's 20 times 9. You can just do that too, 0 and then 18. Okay, so that's where that 0 comes from. Meters squared. Okay, that's the area of this big one. I can't say that's my answer because remember you cut out that little piece. Okay, so this part is not covering anything, right? It's an open spot. So then to find the area of this rectangle, so this is the area of just the first one. Let's say that's the first one. And the area of the second one is 10. The base is 10 times the height is 3. So the area is 30 meters squared, right? And this is the part that we cut out. So then I have to subtract it, because it was originally covering this much space, but then I cut out this much. Then I have to subtract it. So my area of the shaded becomes then 150 meters squared. Okay. So that's it for this lesson. Thank you for watching Educator.com.